Okay guys, let's talk the up the ladder false cut. You can find it in this book here on page 78. It's called The Gambler's False Cut. What you just saw was two modified versions of what's in that book. And once again, this is what they look like. That's version number 1. And this is version number 2. The first version is pretty much the same as the one in the book. It's only done with a couple of less cuts. So what you do is you take the bottom pack, about half the pack out, bring it around, put it on top, out jogged. And then from this out jogged packet on top here, you then take a little bit of it, the bottom of it out, and bring it up and line it up with the rest of the pack down here. And you hold a break with your thumb. And then you take what's left sticking out and you put it on top of that break. Then you take the entire top of the deck and put it back on top, out jogged, and repeat the process. You take one packet and then two packets, and the deck stays in its original order. So it goes, the bottom gets put on the top, out jogged, so the top part of the deck is right there at the bottom. And then you do 1, you line it up, 2, keeping a break, and then you take the whole top of the pack, put it back on top. Right now you could finish the cut. You could square it up and the cut could be done. But you just repeat the process and do the same thing. And then the deck remains in its order from start to finish. Kind of like that. Now you want to try to make the out jog as minimal as possible when you get really good at it. But even with it not minimal, it still looks pretty good if you do it at a reasonable pace. The second version of it, you first take the bottom and cut it to the top, and then immediately take the top and put it back on top. So the cut is righted. You know, the deck's in order right now. And then you just do a few of these on top. So you take the bottom of the pack, put it on top, and then immediately cut the top back on, and then do a couple of these. It's a pretty nice cut. It's all false. The deck stays in its order from start to finish. Goes good after any false shuffle, like the strip cut false shuffle on this channel. So you do your strip cut false shuffle, and then immediately bring the cards up and do a couple of them. And that really completes a nice false shuffle. Doing this little up the ladder technique at the end of the false shuffle really makes it look nice, and the deck stays in its order from ace to king. And that is up the ladder false cuts. If you liked the video, subscribe, maybe share it, drop a like, come back, watch the next one.